For countless years, people have used silver and gold as their primary currency. And over those years, some of it was lost, stashed, or otherwise taken and hidden from history. These are the stories of America's buried treasures in your neck of the woods.
Today's treasure tale takes us to Harrison County, Iowa, for the story of a stagecoach's strongbox that was hidden and never recovered. Founded in 1880, Beebeetown is a small, unincorporated town located in central western Iowa. It's one of those blink-and-you-miss-it type of places, found in most states on old rural roads, away from the highways and interstates of today. But back in the day, the main street that runs through the town was the route used by Wells Fargo stagecoaches, heading to and from Council Bluffs, Iowa, and farther. There is a story that one of these stagecoaches had buried their strongbox of gold in the area that was never recovered. As the story goes, the coach had stopped at a stage station some 3 miles from town to water and rest the horses. While there, the driver and the guard were advised by the station manager that he had overheard rumors from locals that a group of men had been asking a lot of questions about the area and the coach. How many would be on board, which routes they took, any other trails or roads in the area. They asked about the local geography and where the local farms and businesses were located, leading the station manager to think that this group of guys were going to try and hold up the stage somewhere along the route before the coach could make it to Council Bluffs. The driver and the guard thanked the station manager for the heads up and loaded back up to finish the route. With the horses watered and rested, they hit the trail. A few miles down the road, they came across Fred Beebe's ranch on the side of the trail. Considering the information they had been given at the stage station, they decided to hide the strongbox and its gold content in the area in the event that the stagecoach would be robbed. They buried the strongbox in a field, taking notes in their log of where it was so they could retrieve it later when it seemed safe. They then hid the log amongst the other cargo they were transporting in the stage. Sure enough, a few miles south of Beebeetown, near a sharp bend in the trail, a gang of men blocked the road. As they stopped, a couple more rode up from behind them, out of nowhere, blocking any retreat. The driver and the guard were disarmed and told to dismount the coach, which they did. The outlaws started to search the stagecoach for the strongbox, but were unable to find it. They asked the driver to retrieve it, but he told them they were not carrying one, that their coach only contained cargo on this route. The bandits then started to become agitated, and the lead horseman told the driver he was lying to them. The driver tried to convince the bandits that what he said was true. The outlaw then shot the guard, instantly killing him, then asked the driver why he was carrying a guard then. Not having an answer, the driver remained silent, and he too was gunned down by the horseman. The group then quickly ransacked the coach, looking for anything of value. After taking what little of value they could find, the bandits rode off, not having taken the time to read through the logbooks and paperwork they had found. They were unaware of the notes taken telling them where the strongbox had been buried. Wells Fargo agents recovered the coach and cargo that had been left behind and discovered the log containing the notes. They realized that the strongbox had been hidden prior to the robbery. They sent a letter to Fred Beebe concerning the robbery, asking if he had seen the stagecoach that day or had noticed anything out of the ordinary, which he did not. Ellis Beebe, a son of Fred, told stories that he had seen and read the letter from Wells Fargo concerning the robbery that had been addressed to his father. Ellis said that he and his brother would often go out looking for the treasure, but to no avail. Years later, as a teenager, Ellis believes he may have found the treasure, but that he could not be sure. He said that one day he was rushing to get his chores done, as he had a date that evening. While heading back to the house to get ready, he was dragging a shovel behind him when it hit an iron object hidden in the ground that broke off a part of an old handle that he saved. Not wanting to be late for his date, he continued on home, as he had forgotten about the robbery years ago. Sometime after his date, he remembered the letter and the story of the missing loot. While he did go back out looking for it, he could never locate whatever piece of iron he had struck with the shovel. And while he states that he would never be sure if it was the treasure, he always liked to think that maybe it was. While it's not known if the cash was truly buried in that field, it surely wouldn't hurt to look. If you're interested in trying to find this cache, Beebetown is located just north of Interstate 80, about 10 miles southeast of the Missouri Valley. More directions would be 22 miles north of Council Bluffs, Iowa, or about 25 miles northeast of Omaha, Nebraska. County records should be able to tell you where Fred Beebe's property was located and who may currently own the property. With permission from the current owner and a little luck, maybe you can find the old strongbox hidden long ago. Good luck, happy hunting, keep on digging it.
Please like, subscribe, and share with a friend. Hit that notification button to follow me on YouTube. Thanks for stopping in. Hope you enjoyed. Good luck, happy hunting, keep on digging. For even more to explore, check out